Yo. Sit and think about my past and shit. Try to figure out how I'ma drop this classic shit. I like ass with stretch marks, not no plastic, bitch. I want the top of the charts and the bottom of hearts. But like I said, I need some plaques and shit.
Yo.
And turn that weak shit down. There's troubled waters in the beach. You either swim or you drown. Middle school, I wasn't cool. Always used to get clowned. I take that same attitude inside the booth with me now. Hopefully you hear my tape and start the roof of me now. Cause I ain't kissing your ass. My nose already brown. I've been fighting depression. Going through a recession. Try to set the right examples for my little bro Cedric. See, he grew up in foster homes too. He feel alone too. My inspiration, he do everything I don't do. I love you, bro, if I don't say it enough. Can't wait to get you a car so you can get off the bus. See, this some music for your soul. The pain is free, but it seems to take a toll. When I'm sleep, when they're working on the road. Path to success gets messy when chasing goals, I guess. All of the models playing roles, I guess. Sometimes I'm indecisive, never know it, yes. You never know, I guess. You never know, I guess. I never know, you guess. I'm a pro at this. I'm behind these bars, level 4 with this. One in the chamber, no locking low with this. Without a reasonable doubt, should be on Hover's list. This that 211 King Cobra shit. And that fall final finally over shit. I don't trip on small talk, I be over shit. You should build a bridge and get over it, nigga. Man, these niggas got me fucked up. How the fuck can you even say that I lucked up? Abrasive bars.
Was that embarrassing?
Hey, welcome back finally, bro. I don't know what to say right now. Can y'all hear me first and foremost? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, press 1. Let me go back to Facebook. Let me see what the fuck y'all talking about, man. Hey, listen. Sean of God, Radio Sean, we're back, and we shall not delay this anymore. Let's get rude. Let's get disrespectful. Who the fuck is Barack Buttta?
Man, Barack Buttta. Well, how y'all doing again? I'm Buttta. 36 years old from South Central Los Angeles. I am the creator of Keep It 100. It's a run club I started just to get my friends, my family, my community on the road to just better health. Running is something that I fell in love with a few years ago. And, you know, if I could give it back to people where I come from, because running in my area isn't something that is had that. I'm stumbling over my words, my bad.
Yeah, because we started off crazy thanks to me. Sorry.
You know, I always say
but we back.
Yeah, running is not, well, you know, me growing up, running was pretty much non-existent. I didn't know any marathon runners, long distance runners, things like that. So for me to find love in it, for me to find passion in it, you know, and be able to give back, it's something amazing. I'm a father of a 6-year-old little girl, Ashton. She's amazing. She's my driving force and everything, you know, and without her, none of this would even be possible. Like, you know, before her, I was, you know, just a man. I was just all over the place. You know, she's been here. I've never been more focused or more driven in my life. So that is who I am, man.
And happy Father's Day.
Thank you. Same to you as well, my brother.
Yes, sir. It's not easy, but it's fun.
It's the most amazing thing.
And it's unforgettable.
It's the most amazing thing you can ever do in your life. Like I tell people that all the time. Like nothing beats fatherhood.
We'll throw even more into that in a second. Let's take it back to as recent as yesterday.
Sure.
Let's talk about that. I wasn't able to make it, but I did pay my debt today. You feel me? But how did yesterday go? What was it, and what was the ultimate goal?
So yesterday I did something called Miles for Justice. Me, 2 friends of mine, we came up with an idea Wednesday. To just, you know, us being runners are, you know, they're runners as well. So this is our way of, you know, impacting our community, you know, with everything that's going on with the racial injustice and everything, you know, we're impacting with what we love. You know, I tell people, whatever gift you have, use it in this time, you know, whether it be music, whether it be art, you know, cooking or whatever. This is your time. Like, don't let people force you to do what it is that, like something you don't want to do. So if you have a gift, utilize it, put it out there. Running is my thing. So we put that out. So we did Miles for Justice. We ran, it was something that was already in the works with a crew of bikers, bicyclists. So they were going to do a march protest per se through Lamert Park. And I just added the run component to it. And we took,
y'all linked up.
yeah, we just connected.
Collab.
Yeah, we collab, and it was a beautiful situation. It was over 1,000 people out there in Lamert Park. Bicyclists, walkers, runners. It was people on motorcycles. The community loved it. We ran from Hilltop Coffee Shop. Shout out to Hilltop. On Slauson. So we ran from Slauson to Lamert Park, which is about a mile and a half. We ran down there, and it looked like
a mile. I did too much.
No. So in this day, you never do too much. So
okay.
Around a mile and a half, everybody dressed in all black. It was a sea of, black people, brown people, all colors, creeds, just coming down the hill. 400 plus people.
Crazy, I seen it.
So
we got a little footy.
It was amazing, man. So,
and let's take it back even more. Mm-hmm. Let's start with front runners first. Let's break that down. Crumble that on the table.
So, April. So, I spoke briefly about how me just getting into running and getting my friends and family involved. I threw out a tweet one day that said, if I started a run club, would you come out? It picked up some traction.
Shout out to Twitter too, because
Twitter
is the best.
It is the best app.
It's the best app
of all time.
It is.
So
legendary.
If you don't tweet, I don't know what to tell
Facts.
you. But no, I threw the tweet out. I threw it on Instagram. It picked up some steam. The first week I went out, I had 8 of my friends come out. And then it started just gradually growing, and I had to come up with a name for it. I didn't even expect to turn it into what it's become.
Hold on, before the name, when 8 friends showed up, were you happy or were you sad?
I was happy. Because my thing was, if it was one, if no one showed up, this is what I love to do. Mm. And where we started running at was where I run every weekend. So I was gonna be there with or without, you know what I'm saying? So
we came in with the name.
Yeah, so I had to come up with a name. Front runners was easy. We were, running. It's just something when you think of running, you think, front runners. It was called Front Runners LA. We're in LA. I just figured it makes sense, and then we started growing and picking up more traction, getting bigger numbers.
And that was just a run club.
Yeah, it was just
running.
It was just running. It was just all running. All races were coming out.
Did you have how they have that super philanthropy goal behind it? You just wanted to run.
I just wanted to run. My thing is getting people active.
Okay.
As we get older, we tend to lose track of just working out sometimes because we get caught up with life's everyday, trials and tribulations. Whether it be
in the quarantine, I've seen some bad bodies in the slushing. No cap.
Right. So work gets in the way, kids get in the way, school, whatever it may be. We just tend to lose focus on our physical. So like I said, running is what I love. So I'm like, this was my way of giving back. But yeah, with front runners, that's the name I came up with. And as we started growing, and people were like, you should really trademark this, and because it's turning into something. So I went to trademark it, and it was taken. And then initially when I wanted to do this, and I was thinking of names, I was not when I was when I started, but when I had to kind of come up with a name, I would see Keep It 100, hashtagged on different runners' pages and things like that, And I was just like, I didn't want to call it that because I didn't feel like I didn't want to step on anybody's toes. I'm new to this, nobody knows me, so I didn't want to just come out the gate with Keep It 100. But when I couldn't get Front Runners trademark, Keep It 100 was available. So to me, I always say it was God's way of telling me that this is yours. This belongs to you. This is what you should have.
Amen.
And I tie it in. I tell people with the Keep It 100 aspect of it. Running is what I do, and with everything I do, I keep it true to myself. Who I am. With everything that's grown, people, I'm a little wild sometimes, but that's who I am. I throw parties,
You are.
I have a good time. Like, but people think that since I'm an athlete, I'm supposed to be a certain way or eat a certain way and look this way and not, not drink alcohol or whatever. But like my thing is like you can have a balance as long as you keep it real with who you are, keep it true to who you are. So, that's me keep everybody says keep it 100, keep it,
Keep it running.
Yeah, so I'm keeping it running.
And I've literally seen you lit.
Right.
And then you're running the next morning early.
That's the thing with me. There's no excuses. If I'm gonna go out and have a good time, have a few drinks, and I told you I'm gonna meet you to work out in the morning, we're gonna get this in. So that's the thing. Like I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna knock 20 miles out if I have to the next
20 miles?
Yeah, this is what I do.
You gotta relax.
Nah, this is what I do.
Let's talk about running because it's something that I've favorited. It's changed my life definitely. And one, I can't run without thinking about you. So pause.
Pause. No, you good, bro.
Oh, we good. All right. I can't run without thinking about you. And I think that the mind is something that we often forget, and that impact alone. So talk about the impact that you want to have on people, just mentality. You want to get them active and what?
That's the thing. Like with running, bro, like running is a mental, like it's more mental than anything.
It's a battle, bro.
Like I have times where I don't want to do things, but like I have to get up and get it done.
And that's what I want to talk more about than anything, because getting out the bed is the hardest part.
Yeah, that's the hardest part. But once you get going, like I tell people, with a run, you never end a run like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. You feel good about yourself.
Yes.
You got up, you and I always throw running into like I break it down in like time slots. Me, I could run like I'm gonna just use 30 minutes out of your day. It's not long at all. Like you spend so much time on Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be. You spend so much time on your phone. You can give yourself 30 minutes just to take care of yourself. So get out, be active for 30, walk 15 minutes one way, turn around, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's not hard at all. So I just try to tell people just get up and get it done.
That's the hardest, getting up.
The mental aspect is tough because like a lot of people, they tend to put put barriers on themselves before they even start. Like, oh, I can't do that, or et cetera, et cetera. Like I get people, like I hear it every day. Oh, I can't come run with you because I don't want to be last. I don't want to, I don't want to be embarrassed, et cetera, et cetera. And that's not even what we're about. Like, just come out. You'll like, I'm probably
because you got some cold niggas in your clique.
No, it's not even that, bro.
You got some cold runners in your clique, bro. That shit is intimidating. To be 100,
it's not, bro.
But it's all love.
It's love. Like,
it is love. It's a great environment,
like,
bro.
And that's the thing. Like to come out with people who look like you, who are on the same mission as you. Like, and I tell my thing is always there's no such thing as last place. So when you come here, you're gonna be motivated. Mm-hmm. You're gonna enjoy it. It's a very loving, very motivating, very uplifting situation. So
and there were people on the side running. You stopped a few times. Mm-hmm. You was, what I'm saying, that just to encourage people, shout them out, shout their name.
That's what I do, bro. Like I'm probably the most motivating person you'll ever meet in your life.
Yeah, you get me out there. Hey, so real quick, before we go to commercial, which I'm definitely about to queue up, I want to ask you just real quick about my knees. Is running good for my knees?
See,
10 years from now?
I'm gonna tell you this, because I have older people in my family, uncles and things like that, and they'd be like, oh, I used to run, but it tore up my knees, et cetera, right? Like, but me, my mental is just like we're in a day and age where recovery is so much easier to recover now than back in the day. Like.
With all the technology,
just technology, and like it's not even. You could use you could foam roll every. You could stretch. Like they weren't like in the past. They weren't doing those type of things. Shoes are made differently nowadays. So, for the impact. So, and I would say in the past, a massage and things like that were something you got every so often. You could get a massage every week now.
For the 30.
Off of Groupon, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like
you in this Groupon,
man. Listen. Every Groupon has everything, so it's just different. Like I tell people, running isn't bad for your knees. You just have to find a shoe that works for you and a stride that can help you take some impact off. And it's sometimes when you suffer injuries, in your lower body, it may be from something like overcompensating for something else, like. you may be putting more pressure on your feet or your knees because maybe your hips aren't as strong, or like, your glutes or whatever it may be. Something, it's just you just have to try to strengthen your lower body, and you'll be all right.
10 years, I'm gonna be good. I'm not too fat to run.
Listen, no way.
On the concrete. That's another thing.
I got 60-year-olds running with me. Putting up 100 miles a month.
Let's go to commercial. I'm not for 100 miles. You talking that crazy shit. Hey, God Talk, man. Thank y'all for dealing with me through the technical difficulties. I'm gonna go to commercial break. I'm gonna check out the comments, see what the fuck y'all saying. Buttta gonna be here for a little bit.
I'll be right here. I'm not going nowhere.
I'm coming right back, man. God Talk Live.
Man, I was talking to this little cute bitch, right? She asked me, what's my purpose? I'm like, shit, I ain't have to think about it. Like, I want to elevate every nigga around me. Just out this fucked up environment, you feel me? I was talking to Tubu yesterday, and nigga like, man, I'm fucked up. I be talking to the dead homies. I'm like, shit, nigga, me too, nigga. I thought I was tripping. But shit out here, nigga, you gotta play ball, nigga. You gotta play defense, my nigga. Niggas ain't playing fair. You feel me? Nigga, you always gotta be tapped in. No niggas starting niggas, you feel me? They never know, you feel me? Nigga, you got a bag, nigga. You might have to, you feel me, drop the bag off on a nigga whole scully. Nigga, no cap.
That's your buddy, y'all been riding around getting money, found the plug, all he had was pure raw, muddy, and the gas. Now all your text messages, pretty faces with the ass in his motherfucking bag. Now they pulled up, making plays consistently, been looking for the ops, so
Bro. I think that sounds better. Hey, if you can hear me, press 1 in this motherfucker one time. I see y'all on Facebook. Let me go back to the shit. Oh, we cracking in this motherfucker. Hey, if you can hear me, say what up. Welcome back to God Talk, man. Happy Sean Day. Everybody take a deep breath with your boy, cause them wires. Hey, your boy is running everything on his own. The commercials, the instrumentals, the interview. And I'm proud to say, thank you, God. I'm grateful, man.
Good work,
I don't want to go too crazy in this motherfucker, but now I'm loose. I'm not going to say that. Hey, Butta's here. Sean's here. Y'all here. And let's get it cracking. You're a father. Going straight off the bat. Can I go or can I not go?
We could go. I don't know where you're going, but we could go.
All right, we can go? Can we run?
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Talk to me about life, man. How's fatherhood? Of course, raising your daughter, but slowly leaning to co-parenting. Let's go.
Life for them, like I keep saying, fatherhood is amazing. She's the light of my life, So she's, like I keep saying, she's my driving force. But she's an amazing kid.
Let's stop. I'm sorry. All right, because I know we say that, but is it a script that we're reading from, or do we really?
This is what I God to honest mean that.
Okay.
This she's everything to me.
Okay.
So, but no, she's good. Like in a time like right now, with everything that's going on, I just had to talk with her about everything that's going on in the world. Just to, because I talk to my kid and I want her to understand, because I don't want her to be left in the dark. Because kids nowadays, they're so much more. They're so much smarter. They're so much more advanced than we were. They have access to just so much that you can't try to like pump fake them or sugarcoat stuff for them, because they're gonna figure it out. So she's dealing with the COVID situation pretty good. She's not in the house with cabin fever. We're active. We get out, we take a walk every day, and that's my walk. I walk with her and leave my phone behind just to detach from everything that's going on, because you can get so consumed with the racial injustice, the COVID. It's just so much that's being thrown at you on your phone, and so I just leave that behind, and my time with her is my time with her. So
does she have a phone?
Does she have a phone?
Right?
I mean, she has a phone.
Okay.
It's not. Yeah, she has a phone.
All right. So as a father, because I haven't spoken to my children about this, and it's something that I think about, but it's like, do I really? They know about COVID, they know about the coronavirus,
right,
or whatever, but I don't think they know the detail. So you went in detail with that.
I mean, not in like full detail, but I feel like they should hear from you before they hear from somebody else.
Okay, so how should I come in my sons? Like, what should I say? Like,
how old are your kids?
I got 10 and almost 5.
I mean, just have a conversation. Like, this is what you don't have to break it down too in depthly with them, but you could just tell them, like, this is what COVID is. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're wearing masks and why we can't go, et cetera, et cetera. You know what I'm saying? So it's not. It could be difficult for some people, but I don't think you have to just go. You don't have to go too in depth. I just told Ashley, the reason you aren't going to school right now is because
they got summer vacation.
Right. The reason you have, why you have to, be protected when you go out now is because X, Y, and Z, so I don't think it's too difficult of a conversation.
And then what do you tell her about the protests?
I want to give her like past examples of what's going on, like what has happened in our culture. But I don't think she's old enough for that yet. But she understands me and my community work and everything I have going on. So she's a part of all that. She's been to my big events and things like that. So she knows that her dad is trying to make a change in the world and especially where he comes from. So I broke down briefly about George Floyd, because George Floyd had a daughter as well.
Gianna, shout out to Gianna.
Broke down the George Floyd situation, and this is why, she asked me the other day, like, about everywhere we are, everywhere you look at, every time you're at home, you're hearing sirens. She's like, why are all these sirens continuously going off? And it's because of everything that's going on in the streets and in the world. So, I had a brief conversation with her about it.
Now, I don't even know when Father's Day is. When is that?
The 21st. Next two Sundays from now.
What are you doing?
So I don't know if you know, but I haven't done it, but this year I was planning to bring back
running.
No. So I started an organization for fathers in 2017 called ROK. WROK. We raise our kids. So on Father's Day, we were going to throw a picnic for fathers. But I'll probably just be with my daughter.
For single fathers?
It's for all fathers, single father, whatever. It's not.
Hey, don't discriminate. Hey, we all together. But here's my thing. I want to throw a rap line at you that I heard today, and I was like, damn, I want to know how he feels about this.
Okay.
So you fuck with Jay Electronica? Let me get the lineup. Make sure I don't fuck his lyrics up.
I didn't like. No. Let me not say I don't mess with. I just haven't listened to his music in depthly.
All right. So he said, lies from reporters, ass shots, and stripper poles for the eyes of my daughters. Can you, as a father with a daughter, with all this crazy images we have of our women, how does that affect you? And is that a conversation that you could have, you have had? Talk to me about that. You need the line again?
No, like you said, with everything that's in the world and what they can, what they're able to see via their iPads or cell phones or whatever. I just believe that, me and my daughter's mom, we talk to our child, and my thing as a father is I try to set a good example, let her know how a woman is supposed to be treated, how a young lady is supposed to act, and things like that. So she doesn't have to feed into what America or the culture or, Instagram is telling her to do. So I just think if you start from the ground, and in the house, you can and just set the right example, like as a man, raising a young lady can be very difficult. But, I just know what a man is supposed to do for a woman. So I have to show her what she should look to or look for in the future,
I don't know how ratchet I could be with you, because you told me some things in the beginning when you came in that I don't know how ratchet I can be. Like, you have fun, you turn up, but like I want to ask so many other questions.
Go ahead.
All right, so you said there's certain things that men should do for women. There's a certain way women should be treated. Can you elaborate on that?
Like I buy my daughter flowers all the time.
Mm-hmm.
That's just a little thing. She doesn't understand it now, but she's always like, "Daddy, like, why are you buying me flowers?" But you're gonna understand when you get older why you should be receiving. And this time that's not even a big gift.
Mm-hmm.
Opening doors for her, walking on the outside, things like just little things like that. Because a lot of men don't even know about those, or don't even do those things. So
let's take fatherhood out of it, because that's amazing. And I feel what we're all doing as a generation, and that's a big thing that I want to do right now, is just shout out our fucking generation, nigga. Because
shout them out. Let's get it.
We ain't got no fear, bro.
At all.
We telling them how we feel. Mm-hmm. We out getting how we getting. We smarter than what our yesteryears was.
Definitely.
So when we looting for real. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like our generation, we're stronger than what they gave us credit for, and we doing shit that we didn't think that we could do. We building our own way through this motherfucker, and they say make America great again, make America black again, whatever. Just be the best you can. Self-preservation. You agree with that?
Yeah, I totally believe in, becoming the best version of yourself.
Of yourself first. Mm-hmm. Ideally, right? Mm-hmm. Before you can...
Yeah, before you go on and try to... we talk about like in relationships, like I believe in like knowing who you are before
anything.
Yeah, before anything. Like, don't go if my example is always like, if you're as a man, if you're the guy who buys drinks, just buy drinks. You know, like don't be the guy who because there could be the guy that's the comedian and that's how he gets the girl. So don't try to go into his lane. Know who you are.
Just buy your drinks.
Yeah, just buy your drinks, and if that's how you get your stay true to who you are. You know, but some people try to cross into other people's lane and it doesn't work for them. You know,
So let's go back again. We're taking fatherhood out of it. I want to stay on. You said what men should do for women now. I wasn't ideal, you know, but these hoes crazy. I mean, where does that leave us now? Do we gotta get the bag? We gotta still walk on the outside. We still opening door. We still buying flowers. Like
that stuff that's minor stuff, but that's how I was raised. When you know, I'm gonna walk on the outside. I'm gonna open your door. I'm gonna do those are just minor things. When it comes to the grander scale of things, you know, that's a different conversation. You know, but you know, when you talking about you're saying about like having the bag for a woman. It depends on what type of women you try to attract. You know, like,
don't they all, be it that they're all scrolling, they're all getting those same ads and algorithms. Don't they all want the same thing?
I don't think so. It's, you know, it's.
And I'm sorry, you're not, are you, I don't want to be in your, never mind. Can we talk freely?
I'm single.
We can talk
like,
freely, right?
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, so if you're addressing a woman, are you worried about her talking to other men?
No, like that's where like transparency
comes
in.
That's what this nigga said. Okay.
That's where if you have an open conversation about things, like, okay, why you don't feel that way? You feel like a woman shouldn't engage in conversation with other men, whether it be friendship or like relationship.
I'm very selfish.
And that's you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, that's
I'm
you.
very, 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 very selfish.
That's you. Like,
but I'm unwilling to commit too. So I'm all fucked up over here. So that's why I'm really looking for you.
That's
to
an issue you got to deal with within yourself.
I'm looking for you.
Me not like, if I meet you, I'm not going into it like, oh, you should be talking to nobody else. Like, no, it's like when you meet somebody,
you gotta expect
rare
them to
that
have 10 in the bag.
It's very rare that nobody's not talking to somebody
right now, especially.
So that has to be expected, you know. And
you don't even need a phone number. You could just slide in the DMs.
I mean, but that's
like, you don't even have to
I'm very verbal. So like I don't want to get at you through your DM. I mean, I've done it before, but like, I'd rather talk to you in person, get a different understanding of you.
Man, I was talking to this little cute bitch, right? She asked me, what's my purpose? I'm like, shit, I ain't.
My fault. Oh, we good? Cool. Went to commercial break too fast. All right. So, matter of fact, let's stay with the commercial. We're going to go right back to how to slide in the DMs with Buttta when we come back. Shout out to my nigga Cushy C, man. I'll be right back.
Locked in the game west.
Can you hear it? Are you listening? Is it clear and loud? You just had to rock it. Oh, niggas is
Yo, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? Do that shit, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga? Good, nigga. What you mean was happening, nigga? We good, nigga. What you mean was happening, nigga? We good, nigga. What you mean was happening, nigga? What, nigga? It's out here, nigga. It's you, nigga. What's up?
FBB. One topic, one option, nigga. Money only topic, get money only option. Multiply the profit, then divide amongst your partners. Keep it silent, a burner on your hair, swisher on your lip, and a pocket full of grit. Money only topic, get money only option. Multiply the profit, then divide amongst your partners. Keep it silent, a burner on your hair, swisher on your lip, and a pocket full of grit. I've been out here all alone, trying to stick to the code, screaming fuck being broke. No restrictions when it come to getting dough. Push it to the speed limit, Sky the only one I know. Niggas tripping on places that sing your tenants, the 10 you rock on your fitted, the land of the blood and crippin'. Drug dealing, you pimping, the hitting fences, you dodging the penitentiary with money. Your only mission to moan it, I want it, ain't getting money, I don't condone it. I'm riding for every homie that's riding for cushions. West side, I was born and I'm gon' die in the land of the drive-by. I'm chunking my sevens high. 3-1, you know that I'm gon' ride. Hub city to the city, your champion's on mine. 3-1. The money on my mind. I told you niggas I swig it. See, won't I grind and go get it?
Alright, my nigga, this shit right here, bro. I'm 30 seconds in and out this motherfucker. God. You sure this shit sweet? God, I'm in and out.
Oh yeah, I am.
30 seconds,
right
you sure? 30 seconds, bro. It's the only motherfucking option, nigga. Bye.
Money only topic, get money only option. Multiply the profit, then divide amongst your partners.
Contact me by phone or email listed to get that elite level training from Premier.
All right. Jesus, we trying to fight through this. I'm trying to fight through it, Buttta being patient with your boy.
I'm good, man.
I definitely gotta apologize to you,
man.
bro.
It's
I'm
nice.
sorry. But we here, y'all here, and welcome back to God Talk Live. Sean August, Sean of God. Whew. It's been a lot going on. It's been a heavy weekend. My bro said he off 20 minutes of sleep. You know he tired. You got to run tomorrow?
I do. I am running tomorrow.
Where? When?
Probably pick up from the house and I'll probably do like 10 tomorrow. 10 to 12, something like that.
I want to ask you, because if you can see, I tried to shout out to my boy Relly. I tried to get my Nike on today. You know what I'm saying? I was hoping my boy, I wanted to show you my running shoes, but they're in such bad condition. I was going to put them on the gram and all that, but I was like, I'll just ask him in person. So can we talk about Nike or not?
Yeah.
What's going on with Nike, man?
So I'm an official
That's
Nike.
huge.
I'm an official Nike athlete, from South Central Los Angeles.
On every store around
I was Nike's face for LA for Black History Month. We've built a great relationship over the last year and a half. I've done tons of events with them. I've done ads. I've done a commercial.
You're speaking way too modest. Your tone is like,
I've done a documentary. It's just
nigga, this Nike, nigga, this is like a $50 shirt.
Yeah. So my thing is, like to have the biggest sportswear brand in the world behind me. A kid from South Central LA. It's been huge. They show love. They take care of my community. They help me. They help me with the impact I'm trying to make in my community. So shout out to them. Shout out to everybody over there.
Do niggas ask for free shit all the time? Be real.
I mean, I get asked. I get asked.
On the scale from 1 to 10. Be real.
It's like a 6.
So you want them to stop asking?
No. I mean, no. Like if I have, I give. When it comes to that type of. And my thing is like right now, I give back a lot. So I get like free shoes all the time, or so I give away like some of the stuff like that's like
the giveaway,
like gently worn or whatever. Because I get like whatever the new Nike kicks are. So like I change my running shoes often. So like
nigga, you're on every fucking store, bro. I frequent Millennium. You know how I feel about shoes, bro.
Yeah,
you're on the billboard, inside and out. People taking selfies with you, and you're not even there.
It's dope. It's dope to see, man.
And you gonna give me the Boys to Men voice?
I mean, I'm chilling. This is me.
But
this is me. No, it's been great, man. Like February was dope. The posters and the billboards on. At the Millenniums, at the Shoe Palace, it was in every mall pretty much in America, which was dope. And I had the billboard across the street from the Staples Center and in Times Square.
Flex.
I was at Times Square as well. So those things were amazing.
So how does it feel, nigga? You're on a bill, like you're with Nike, you're on billboards, you're a Nike athlete. Like that's the dream, bro. Like people don't go through the ways that you go through to get that. Niggas gotta go to the league.
That's all, but that's the thing. Like, now I try to show kids that you don't have to play basketball or you don't have to, play football or rap to make a way. Like I shot my Nike commercial at my middle school, right down the street, Horseman. And as, like when we were shooting the principal came out, the assistant principal came out and told us that we couldn't shoot there. And they said, I told them, like, I'm an alumni of here. I'm from this area. I still live in this area. And, I have Nike with me. And I just want to show kids, like, from our community that, I'm making a difference through running, through helping my community. And, I have them behind me and it's amazing. So if you have a gift, if you have a talent, if you have a passion, just pursue it, and give it everything you have and you'll be all right.
I don't want to let you get away with it, nigga. You're a big deal.
Nah, but the Nike thing isn't even like, it's not even what I do it for. Like people be like, oh, you're with Nike, so it's like amazing. But I really want to impact my people. Like Nike is a plus.
And you are. And I gotta stop being goofy to take away from that.
Nike is definitely a plus, and it's amazing. But like that's not what I'm in. I didn't do this to be like, oh, I want to get a Nike contract. You get what I'm saying? So I just really want to help my people get healthy.
So you started with 8 people. You just wanted people to be active, right? Now you're here with the giveaways. You had Lord knows how many people running down for the protest yesterday. Yeah.
So yesterday we had I put it together. I put it together in a day and I put it out Thursday evening, afternoon at like 5. And it was yesterday. It was Saturday morning at 10:30. I had 400 plus people out there.
400. Luck was out there. Shout out to Luck.
Yeah. Shout out Bad Luck. That's my brother, man. There. Love you, man.
So Easy, I wanna ask real quick. I'm working out. I'm doing everything I need to do, but I can't get my diet together. What is your plan to help us in the hood without having restaurants around? What can we do to better our nutrition?
Like meal prepping is big. Cook your own food, and especially now there are black grocery stores, and I know black businesses and black, nonprofits and stuff that's selling, fruits and vegetables. So I'm all about buying black. But not just meal prepping. Your diet is very important. So that's how, like, people always be like, oh, I work out and I can't lose, et cetera, my stomach, or get a 6-pack or et cetera, whatever. Your diet is, your diet is huge. Like that's the biggest part of the battle.
So what do you eat?
Me, for like people always ask me what I start my day with to go run. I eat oatmeal every day. Get a good amount of carbs in for lunch. Whatever. My dinner would be whatever. I snack throughout the day. I eat a lot of I eat almonds and fruit throughout the day. I don't eat like a bird, but like
you don't eat meat.
Yeah, I eat meat. All
right, and then this is not me because I'm a smoker, but the alcohol. How do you do party to somebody who drinks? You go out and party, but you want to work out. Do you suggest doing it on separate days?
It's just how bad you want to do whatever it is you're doing. Like
live your lifestyle and
just make sure you get everything done. My thing is, like I said, there's no excuses. But I have times where I take, because I don't drink every day or every weekend. I take time. Like I didn't drink the whole. What were we in? We're in June. I take like 3-4 months off at a time from just alcohol, especially like if I'm training for like a marathon. It's like those times, running is a lifestyle change. So you have to be willing to, eliminate certain things. And my thing is, how bad do you want whatever it is you're trying to achieve?
Whatever you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm. So if you want to lose the weight, how bad do you want it? Mm-hmm. If you want to train for a marathon, how bad do you want it? So I have to step away from hanging out at night or drinking because I have to get up at 5:36 in the morning to run X amount of miles before it gets hot. You know, like because I like to beat the sun. So like, it's a sacrifice.
Before, of course, I asked you to bring something special, and I definitely don't want to leave that out. And you also said that you don't want to do something, but I'm kind of gonna force you because I had a very important conversation with Jag. It kind of threw a wrench, the technical difficulties and everything, but there's a lot going on right now, you know, and I know everybody's talking about it. Everybody's addressing it. Is there anything that you feel you need to say? Anything that can be said that isn't said, hasn't been said?
I mean, my thing is just let's keep our foot on the gas. We got to keep pushing.
We have to keep pushing.
Like that, the other officers being arrested. That's a minor step in this whole situation, but that thing happened because we're pushing as hard as we are, and if we keep going, we're going to keep going, and things are going to continue to change. So
we're pushing, we're protesting, we're speaking, we're hugging. Do we have a list of demands? Is there something that we want? What do we want other than racial?
You know, people want people to be like, you know, what do you want? And everything is always like, oh, like stop the police shootings and things like that. But no, you have to have your own, you know, if you're going to go and speak to your city councilman or your mayor or whatever it may be, you do have to have what you want. Like, what do you want?
Because that's what the question is coming to. Like, now we hear you. What do you want?
Right. And it's been a question that's been, you know, that's asked every day, or you know, everyone discusses it, and it's a lot, man. Like this weekend has been a lot. You know, I've done countless interviews in a day and a half. You know,
you're a big deal, man, and I thank you for dealing with my shit today. This is crazy.
Thank you for having me.
Thank y'all for tuning in too.
Thank you for having me, bro.
We'll be better next week, I promise. We gonna do just a little something real quick, and I'm gonna ask the homie to just bear a story with me. Just give me a good 10 minutes, and we'll be back on God Talk. Let me get this. I just want to forget this whole. Let's do it like that. All right, my boy Mike L wanted his video going. We got Smile by Mike L. Tune in. We'll be right back on God Talk. You can still hear it? How is it? Is it trash? This is simple. I'm sorry. The vibe is just not.
I know you're going through some things. You gotta smile through the pain. I know it won't be the same, but you gotta smile through the pain.
Look, I've been alone, yeah, I've been alone. You see the pain? Hell no. You see the smile? Yeah, damn, it shows. Under the raid, I see the shade. Please stay away, yeah, please stay away. Please stay away. Heart is broken like a motherfucker, yes it is, man. Since I lost mine, been a year, man, in the game. God damn it, but a nigga really holding strong. I've been holding strong, holding on, I've been holding strong. I've been
Going through some things. You gotta smile through the pain. I know it won't be the same, but you gotta smile through the pain. And let all the good times remain. Let all the bad habits change. I'ma get rich, fuck the fame. I'ma have kids, leave a name. I'ma go big, you gon' hate. You never congratulate. I don't got no time to waste. I don't got no love for fame. No. I've been going through some things that I cannot explain, but I smile through the pain. I've been going through some things that I cannot explain, but I smile through the pain. You gotta smile through the pain. I know it won't be the same, but you gotta smile through the pain. I know you're going through some things. You gotta smile through the pain. I know it won't be the same, but you gotta smile through the pain.
She brought him over here earlier. She brought him over there.
I thought they was over there. That's why I didn't go to him at the night when we was talking about Nike.
Yeah, like, that's, you don't know how you impact somebody else's life, right? Like, some people feel like I'm here. I'm nowhere. I'm a regular nigga, and then for them to feel like that, and I'm at the same place working out, interacting with them, like giving them tips, bro. Like,
all right, we back. Shout out to my brother Mike Alien, Mike L, the GOAT. I told him he was my favorite rapper, but he didn't believe me. Hey, welcome back to God Talk. I'm Sean August, Sean of God Radio. Sean, this is my nigga Buttta.
what up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
I don't even want to call you my nigga, like, because you, listen, before we go any further, you brought a gift, right? You brought something.
Wait, I mean,
you can give it to me if you want. Wait, what size shoe do you wear?
I'm a 10.
Oh, hell no. Hey, if you know me, you know how much I love shoes, how much I spend money irresponsibly on shoes. And we're going to add a new segment here right now on God Talk. I came up with a name in the shower after my run, paying my debt.
Right.
I ran it past Buttta. My nigga said it was cool. So
I said it was dope. I don't downplay it. It's a really dope name.
This is Shoe and Tell, people. All right, Buttta, what you got, man? Talk to me, dog.
So you asked me to bring like my favorite pair of shoes, right? I have a couple favorite pairs of shoes, but I only bought one. So, I mean, it's not like a big drum roll type situation.
It is.
It's not, man. It's just it's something like.
We could boo your shit too if your shit trash.
That's fine, but I bought my favorite Jordan.
Okay.
So my favorite Jordan.
Infrared 6.
Or the Infrared 6s.
We clapping? All right, we can clap. We can clap.
So,
why are those your favorite pair?
A multitude of reasons. Like, the design is amazing. Like, I've always loved 6s. Like, I have so many different colorways of the 6s. The infrareds just definitely are my favorite one because growing up.
Oh, that looks good.
When Michael Jordan played against the Lakers in his first finals, he wore these. And that's when I was really getting into basketball. You know, I was 8 years old at the time, and his shoes were just amazing. You know, and then
are you Laker K?
I'm not a Laker K. I'm not a fan, but I'm just not a Laker. I'm not a Laker fan. Let's put it that way.
Oh, so I can't even do that now, man. How dare you? The Lakers are everything.
That means
I'm a Laker fan now because of LeBron.
Some people feel like that, but I'm not a Laker fan.
Me either, bro. I fucking can't stand these niggas, bro. So you got these when you saw my nigga balling when he beat the Lakers in the finals with the 6s. And you could bust them with an outfit, any kind of fit.
Yeah, the 6s are just like the I love the design, man. I just love everything about it. It's sleek. It's
no cool story.
Yeah, like I don't have any cool story about these 6s. It's just a dope shoe to me.
And they fresh.
They're fresh. My favorite shoes are these 6s. The original red and white Air Max 1s, and being an LA guy, I'm a big Cortez fan. They got to be nylon though. I'm not a leather Cortez guy. I have some, but I'm a nylon OG.
Never seen a nylon Cortez in my life.
You've definitely seen a nylon.
Yes,
Cortez.
I've definitely seen. It's like blue, and it got the material.
Yeah, like that. Yeah, like that
down the middle.
Yeah, it has nylon.
So, quick question, going back to fucking Nike. Do you get exclusives?
No. Like, so with the Nike aspect of it, I'm a part of Nike running. So, you know, I get the running stuff, but when it comes to like Jordan and stuff, you know, I'm making sure.
We can talk about that if we want.
No, I pay for my stuff though.
All right, get your shit up out of here, bruh.
Cool. Okay.
I'm not going too far off the 6s.
Okay.
I like putting this up here. And we wear our shoes, right? Niggas ain't hoarding.
No, not at all. Like me, no. I wear everything. I'm not that like, I gotta save it. No.
Bust.
I put it on. I wear like workout gear every day, so I'm not. It's rare that you're gonna catch me in like the jeans and the outfit. That probably got to be a special occasion for me. But I'm always in sweats, tech fleece.
I'm a sweat
like
guy.
Yeah, so
for sure.
So yes, I'm always wearing some cool tennis shoes.
We was beefing Nike over Adidas last night, but unfortunately, we'll talk about that. Listen, the Jordan 8.
Mm-hmm.
You fuck with these?
I just looked this up today.
The cop?
No, just like in my room.
Oh, you a collector or you a...
No. I like tennis shoes, but I'm not a collector, no. I just buy what I want. I'm not like, I gotta get. If I want something, I'm gonna do my best to try to get it.
The only reason why I brought this out is because I was able to buy this shoe with my own bread. This was the first one I bought with my own bread.
All right.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
When it first retroed. And gave me a sense of independence. You feel me? And that's how I feel right now with the God Talk shit.
Right.
You feel me? I ain't got no long drawn out story, but when I was looking at my hoard, is it called a hoard when you got a lot of them? Is it called a hoard?
A hoarder. You're a hoarder.
When I was looking at the collection, for lack of a better word, I was like, damn, what I want to talk about. And I just want to talk about you, and it's going to segue perfectly, actually, because this, to me, when you see me wear this shoe, when you see this, please just think about independence, because that's what it means to me. But before we go out, I would just like to ask you if there's anything, encouragement, advice, suggestions you could give somebody about not only starting a run club, but starting a business as an entrepreneur. What can you and what would you say?
My thing would be just do it. If you want to do something, do it because you really love it. Like running is something that I love through and through. I'm gonna do it every day. Like I don't charge I don't charge my run group for anything.
That's big.
So it's because, like I said, I love it so much. People always try to put the monetary gain on a lot of things, and that can actually water things down for you. But if you want to start something, just be unapologetically who you are. Know that you really love what you're doing, and the rest is gonna figure itself out. I believe in just putting, I tell people, shoot a bunch of shots because something is gonna eventually go in.
Shit.
Just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? Try multiple things, and then you can figure out, eventually what you really like, and then you could really fall in love with it. Like I started running 6 years ago, bro. Like it's nothing I didn't run growing up.
And was you like fat nigga or like?
I started running because I picked up weight. Like when my daughter was born, they call it daddy weight. I picked up weight, so I had to lose it. Running was free.
That's how I lost weight, bro.
Like running was free.
It was free.
You could do it anywhere in the world, any time of the day, by yourself.
Even Planet Fitness is 10.
Right. So like just get up and get out there. But to just go back to your question, like do what you love. And then when you really find something you love, put both feet in. Like I get the, if you got a job and you want to pursue something else on the side, I get it. That can be tough sometimes. But use your job to help, what it is you're trying to do on the side. Then eventually, then eventually you could leave that job. And we're in a entrepreneurial, day and age where everybody wants to, where everybody doesn't want to work for the man or work for anybody anymore. But that may not be, that doesn't mean just go quit your job and you're going to figure it out. Like, no, you have to come up with a plan and, try to put that plan in effect and just gradually, it steps to everything. You can't go from, A to Z. It's so many steps in between. But just love what you do, man, because it could take you it could take you far, and it could take you to great places. So
and then make them hard nights just a little bit easier.
Right. And
not saying that they're not gonna be hard.
Man, I have hard nights to this day, but like some people that just do stuff just because it's popular at the time, or they see other people making money off of it. So and that's where I was talking about knowing who you are. Like, no, don't try to steal it.
Relationship in the business,
right,
just
like
overall.
Right. And then, see I found my own lane. Like I didn't cross into nobody else's shit. This is what I love to do, and I'm gonna make it work.
My last thing, the hard nights, those ice packs, those
Ooh, the ice packs, ice baths.
Ice baths.
I love a good ice bath though.
Damn, I don't want to get up. Damn, I fucked up. Damn, the wires fucked up. Damn, my toes hurt. Damn, I'm injured.
Right.
Damn, I ain't got car, I ain't got money. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You just say what? Keep going. How? Just tell them before we get the fuck out of here, how can we keep it 100? How can we keep running through everything?
Man, my thing is, I always say, like, God don't make mistakes. So if you're in a situation or, you know, something happens and it's meant to be, but y'all believe in you're going to overcome any negative situation you think you're in. You know, like this, it's a bigger picture to everything. So you weather the storms and, you know, just keep fighting, keep pushing, wake up every day, you know, get, and everybody says now, get to the bag or just get to whatever it is you like to do and you're going to be all right. Like, and as a man, as a parent, I'm big on just like, I gotta make a way. I gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? My daughter ain't gonna, you know, she's not gonna know that I'm doing bad. You know, I can't show her that, you know, like, so.
Can you?
What can I? What?
Can you show her that you're doing bad sometimes?
I try not to, you know, like I try to, you know, I don't want to say hide it, but, you know, but I get her, you know, what I feel she needs and deserves. But, you know, we all have tough days. But no, she where the driving force comes in. Like I have to go get it. As a man, as a parent, you got to make it happen. You got to make it happen.
You got to make it happen.
Like,
so he wasn't lying. Just to fucking land the plane, I guess, because this has been some turbulence. Guys, keep it 100, no matter what.
Yeah, all the time. You know, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, at Barack_Buttta. You follow my run page at keep it the number 100. You know, thank y'all. Thank you.
Give me your best Barack Obama impression right now.
I've never impersonated that man.
Give it to me right now.
Shout out to the big homie, man. I've never impersonated that man in my life.
On the way out.
I can't, bro. I can't even do it.
Hey, God Talk Live, man. Keep it 100. I'm just going to put a little spin on it. Just keep running, man, please. Because sometimes you gotta walk.
Just keep going. Like
keep
life,
going.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Like you know, just keep pushing. You're gonna get to where you're trying to go. Because people put in life, you have like a vision for where you feel like you're gonna be at certain points in your life. When you're 16, you're like, oh, when I get to 21, 22, I'm gonna graduate from college at this age. 25, 30.
You put pressure on yourself.
Like 30. I'm gonna be married, whatever. I'm gonna have this job and be married, but that's not how life works. You know, you're never gonna, you don't find, there's no time stamp on when things are gonna happen. You never know where you're gonna find what you love. I fell in love with running at 33 years old. You know, I thought.
Out of necessity.
I mean.
Did you fall in love because you saw the results?
No, I fell in love because I really loved it. Like, I fell in love
going forward.
No, like I fell in love with it after when I trained for my first marathon. And I trained for my first marathon, and you know, before that, if you asked me to run a marathon, I would have told you were batshit crazy. I'm not running 26 miles. 26.2 to be exact. I'm not gonna disrespect the point.
Flex.
So yeah, to lock in on a goal of like that, a physical goal like that, and conquer it, you can't help but fall in love with the situation. Like 4 years ago, I would have told you that you were out of your mind. But I crossed that finish line. I tell people all the time, other than having my daughter, it's the greatest thing I've ever done in my life.
It is, and it's impacting the entire city. It's impacting, it looks like, the country, because we weren't the only city you had the billboards in, right?
No. They were everywhere. They were everywhere.
Flex. Hey, God Talk Live. I guarantee you everything will flow so much better next week. Episode 1, shout out to DJ West B, shout out to Buttta.
Thank you for
being
me,
great as he is. Shout out to our studio audience. We're going to turn this AC on and get high.
For sure.
Hey, I'm out of here, man. Sean August next week, man. Peace.